Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jayananda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Jayananda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Jaya Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Jaya Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal 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 Jayananda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Jayananda Yashoda Dulal Girivaradhari Gopal Jaya Govinda Govinda Gopal Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal 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 Gopal, 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 Gopal. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Govinda, Govinda, Gopal, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Jaya Govinda, Govinda, Gopal, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopal. Gopal, 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 Gopal. Gopal, 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 Gopal. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Open. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari, Gandharvika Giridhari, Gaura Hari. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Subhadramayi, Jaya Sudarshana. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Ananta Dev. Jaya Bhakta Vachala, Jaya Balaji, Bhakta Vachala, Jaya Balaji. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Nitai Gauda Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. युगधर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatin Vyasam Tado Jayam Udirayet Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Et Krupatva Mahamande Sri Guru Tinataram Paramananda Madhava. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 2, Sloka number 48. So firstly, I thank all the Bhagavatam coordinators for giving me this opportunity. Govind, my dear Govind Gangapati Prabhu, and what is his name? Another coordinator, I forgot his name. Not audible? Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Hare Krishna. So I also thank the temple president, His Grace Krishna Prabhu, for giving me this opportunity, though I am not qualified. So I humbly seek all your blessings to kindly pray for me so that I can speak a few words in line with our parampara. Vitada abhinnivesho ayam. Vitada abhinnivesho ayam. Yad guneshu artha drugvacha. Yad guneshu artha drugvacha. Yata manorata swapnaha. Yata manorataha swapnaha. Sarvam aindriyakam mrisha. Sarvam aindriyakam mrisha. Vitada abhinnivesho ayam. Yad guneshu artha drugvachaha. Yata manorataha swapnaha. Sarvam aindriyakam mrisha. Vitada abhinnivesho ayam. Yad guneshu artha drugvachaha. Yata manorataha swapnaha. Sarvam aindriyakam mrisha. Prabhuji. Vetada vinyoshayam. Yad guneshu artha drugvachaha. Mataji. Any other Mataji? What meaning translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vitada, fruitless. Abhinniveshaha, the conception. Ayam, this. Yat, which. Guneshu, in the modes of material nature. Artha, as a fact. Drukvachaha, the seeing and talking of. Yata, just as. Manorataha, a mental concoction. Daydream. Swapnaha, a dream. Sarvam, everything. Aindriyakam, produced by the senses. Mrisha, false. Translation. I will read out. It is fruitless to see and talk of the material modes of nature and their resultant so-called happiness and distress as if they were actual. When the mind wanders during the day and a man begins to think himself extremely important, or when he dreams at night and sees a beautiful woman enjoying with him, these are merely false dreams. Similarly, the happiness and distress caused by the material senses should be understood to be meaningless. Purport. The happiness and distress derived from the activities of the material senses are not actually happiness and distress. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita speaks of happiness that is transcendental to the material conception of life. Sukham atyantikam yattad buddhigrahyam atindriyam 6:20-23. When our senses are purified of material contamination, they become atindriya, transcendental senses. And when the transcendental senses are engaged in the service of the master of the senses, Rishikesha. One can derive real transcendental pleasure. Whatever distress or happiness we manufacture by mental concoction through the subtle mind has no reality, but is simply a mental concoction. One should therefore not imagine so-called happiness through mental concoction. Rather, the best course is to engage the mind in the service of the Lord, Rishikesha, and thus feel real blissful life. There is a Vedic statement, Apama somam amruta abhuma apsarobhir viharama. With reference to such a conception, one wants to go to the heavenly planets to enjoy with the young girls there and drink somarasa. Such imaginary pleasure, however, has no value, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 7:23. Antavattu palam tesham tadbhavati alpamedasham. Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Even if by fruitive activity or worship of the demigods one is elevated to the higher planetary systems for sense enjoyment, his situation is condemned in Bhagavad Gita as antavat, perishable. The happiness one enjoys in this way is like the pleasure of embracing a young woman in a dream. For some time it may be pleasing, but actually the basic principle is false. The mental concoctions of happiness and distress in this material world are compared to dreams because of their falseness. All thoughts of obtaining happiness by using the material senses have a false background and therefore have no meaning. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshmurun Militam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Tapatakamulam Sri Guru Vaishnavamcha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Cha Vishakanvitam Cha E Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostume Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shaban Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Krupa Sindubhya Vacha Patitanam Papanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, welcome for the all auspicious Bhagavatam class, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. I am very happy to see you all. Today, Dwadasi. Yesterday was something special. That was the Nirjal Ekadasi. So I congratulate all the Nirjal Ekadasi Vasis. And those who could not do that, I also congratulate who could able to do with Jal. And I also additionally congratulate who could follow Ekadasi. Hope you all have broken your fast. The time is up, 7:20 a.m. Okay? So those who could not do anything, maybe today I will pray for you. So from next Ekadasi onwards, you can follow. Hare Krishna. So this chapter is, the chapter title is, Hiranyakashipu, the king of the demons. So today we are supposed to hear what Hiranyakashipu says. So externally it may think, oh, he is a great demon, why should we hear from him? Really, is there something to take from him or not? That's what Srila Prabhupada says in the purport also. We will dig this. So Hiranyakashipu, actually this is a relating discourse between Yamaraja and persons who related to the dead person there. So as you know, actually we are supposed to respect and protect the Saptamatas. Who are all the Saptamatas? Wife of a king, wife of a Brahmana, wife of a guru, and one's own mother, Bhumata, Gomata, and nuts. These are all the Saptamatas. But this fellow, Hiranyaksha, what did he do? He disrespected Bhumata, isn't it? Then he has to take the reaction. The Supreme Lord appeared in Varaha avatar. And initially he was enjoying Virya Rasa with Hiranyaksha. He was sporting with the mace. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in this canto, it is very nicely mentioned before we came to this chapter. There was a ferocious fight. Actually, Lord wanted to enjoy. Because in a spiritual world, there is no one to fight with the Lord. Then what Lord does? Then, he will make his own devotees as, sports persons. Then he will enjoy the mace. So, Lord enjoyed to some extent. Thak, all fighting with. Then Lord thought, okay, Mr. Hiranyaksha, the time is up now. Then Lord gave one tight slap, thak, like that. That fellow died. Yeah, it is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Only one slap, thak, like how your mother will give a slap to the child, Like father, here, Varahadev, he gave one tight slap, then he he died immediately. Then after death, what happens? All the related people, they make Santap Sabha. Right? So, Hiranyaksha, his children, and Aditi, and Hiranyakashipu came to the scene. So, this episode is very nice in Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Hiranyakashipu, he was consoling. Why do you worry? So, Vishnu has killed you, my brother. But you don't worry. So, this is the scene of, pacifying his own kinsmen. So, Supreme Lord has created this material world. This material world comes with by default. They say no, it is inbuilt. It is inbuilt with the three gunas, Rajoguna, Satoguna, and Tamoguna. So automatically Hiranyakashipu also comes under influence. Not only Hiranyakashipu, even Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and all the demigods, you and me, everybody should come under three modes of material nature. Likewise, Hiranyakashipu also came under the influence of three modes, but here his mood is, he came in the mode of goodness because his brother died, So, brother died means he has to console, pacify, that's okay. But here he has to be very strong, When there is any death, when you go there, and when you weep like that, and at the same time will you console others? It is not possible. So you should be very determined. You should be very, strong-hearted man. Then only you can able to console others. So this Hiranyakashipu, he was also making a little bit drama. Though inside Hiranyakashipu has a fear. What is the fear? Hey, this Vishnu has already killed my brother. Next is my turn. No, I will not agree that. Because he has conquered all the three worlds. All the Ashtadikpalakas are his feet. And even sun also has to take his permission to control the temperature. Of course, we also control sun in our sitting in AC room. But if AC fails, what will you do? We are under the control of material nature only, So Hiranyakashipu, he came under the influence of mode of goodness and he started pacifying and he is saying all this. It is fruitless to see and talk of the material modes of nature and their resultant so-called happiness and distress as if they were factual. Because this Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they go elsewhere in the world because of their powers, they can able to conquer anybody and any place they can conquer. And they become very victorious. Of course, previous birth they were all the devotees of the Lord. The Lord empowers all this, but it is a kind of leela. So when we discuss this leela, we will be, purified, we will be excited, and we will also get inspiration how a devotee should do. So here Hiranyakashipu is saying, when the mind wanders during the day and a man begins to think himself extremely important, or when he dreams at night and he sees a beautiful woman enjoying with him, these are merely false dreams. So nicely Hiranyakashipu is pacifying them. you should not lament for this, my brother, and though he is your husband, he is, trying to pacify all of them. So he says, similarly, the happiness and distress caused by the material senses should be understood to be meaningless. And the Lord has already said, in Bhagavad Gita, Matra sparshe sukaunteya, Sita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkada. Isn't it? So, these are all dualities in the material world. Sita, Ushna for the body. And the Sukha, Dukkha is for the mind. Mana, Avamana is for the ego. So, in this way, the material modes, they are controlling all of us. So, then really should we take the message of Hiranyakashipu? So, we can also understand from Prabhupada point of view. When Prabhupada became very old, disciples of Srila Prabhupada brought one doctor. Actually, the doctor is not a devotee. He is not following 4 regs and he is not chanting 16 rounds like us. So, just like that, disciples brought him and the doctor examined Srila Prabhupada and he concluded, this old man is supposed to go for morning walk because he has got a lot of problems. Then disciples said, hey, what is this? He is calling him old man. But Prabhupada tolerated it. Hey, he is a physician, he is a doctor, does not matter. Then Prabhupada did not deny the suggestion of the doctor. So Prabhupada said, okay, I will go. So that day onwards, Prabhupada started morning walk. But whatever Prabhupada does, it is all transcendental. So out of the morning walks of Srila Prabhupada, so much nectar has come out. So all the disciples, they have recorded, Prabhupada lectures in the morning, room conversations, the festival addressing, pandal addressing, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita lectures. These are all have been storehouse, have been recorded, and you all can have the access in the YouTube and the various other social media. So you need to download and hear. So Prabhupada did not deny. Prabhupada, he started morning walk also. So the point here is, if a person who is in the mode of goodness or who is in the proper position to advise, suggest, we can take their suggestions. It's not that, I am devotee Prabhu, I am chanting 16, I am going to temple. All this is okay, but you also see in a generic way of life also we are supposed to see. Another example we can take from Prabhupada is that I think in San Francisco, Ratha Yatra has to be happened. So Prabhupada was very anxious and he expecting a lot of services from the disciples. So disciples, they could not able to arrange like a garland or Ratha and fixing so much things for the Ratha cart. This was not being happened. But Jagannath himself, he is waiting. He is wanting to come out and give darshan for the whole public. Then Prabhupada got very angry. Prabhupada, when he got angry, he started shouting and giving lot of instructions to various disciples. And in the second stage, Prabhupada lips were quivering. And in third stage, Prabhupada kept quiet. Then a neophyte devotee who just came to the temple once or twice, he suggested Prabhupada, Prabhupada, why are you angry? You chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Prabhupada did not think, hey, I only gave you mantra, you are giving return to me. Prabhupada did not think of that. Prabhupada said, okay. Then Prabhupada sat aside and he chanted Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Like Prabhupada chanted and everything went on well. So here you take the first analogy of the doctor who advised Srila Prabhupada to go for morning walk, and in the second situation, and Prabhupada took suggestion of just neophyte devotee also. So in this way, it is not that out of our mental concoction everything will come and we will follow whatever mind says. So that is not actually applicable in reality. We are supposed to take, like though we are devotees, when we are not feeling well, we go to the doctor and doctor examines us and he gives proper prescription. We are supposed to follow it. Okay, but we have the ultimate prescription with us. What is the ultimate prescription? Chanting holy name of the Lord. That is the ultimate prescription. So, this is all, in other way we can say it is all, mind wandering episode this sloka is talking about. And materially, all materialistic people, they are minting millions of dollars with this mental health. If you go to the foreign countries, just by this, in the name of mental health, they are offering so many courses, workshops, they are minting money. Hope we also can facilitate one mental health seminars, camps, etc. We can also earn money, But in the name of Srila Prabhupada ISKCON we are supposed to do, not on our own. Anyway, this already been happening with all the preachers. Whenever preacher from ISKCON, when he goes out for outreach program or Bhakti Vriksha program, he actually does a mental health program only. No, because when we are ill, we have to undergo certain scanning X-ray, Then only the doctor will say, "Arey, you are suffering from this, that." But a devotee, who is a wonderful devotee, when he goes and sees the general public, he will come to know one fellow is smoking, one fellow is drinking, one fellow is speaking some nonsense. And our devotee, he scans, chuck like that. Chuck. He says, this fellow is in the mode of ignorance. And this girl is in the mode of passion. And accordingly, we give the prescription. Our prescription is from Srila Prabhupada and Guru and Krishna. So, coming back to the point, this mind wandering, Hare Krishna Prabhu. So, we welcome Vibhav Krishna Prabhu by chanting Gauranga 3 times. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Okay, so, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he has given a lot of analogies and stories. One I have just picked up for our today's words, that is talking about, there was, I think most of you know that. Anyway, this is the time to discuss. There was one potter who makes pots. And this potter, with great struggle, he has made so many pots with the different designs and with the different colors and various types of pots he has nicely prepared. Then he got tired and he went to sleep. Now that is our topic now. No? He is in a sleep. He was thinking, I will sell all these colorful designed pots to the public. I will mint millions of dollars. Then with the dollars, again, I will make so many pots and other pots and millions of dollars I will earn. Then with all the money I earn, I will buy a huge bungalow and I will engage so many maids and of course, I will marry a beautiful girl and I will enjoy life with all these things. He would think of this. Then again he was thinking, if what happens if this girl does not listen to me? If my wife does not listen, what shall I do? Initially I will give some suggestions. If she hears, that is all right. If she does not listen, I will kick. Like that he kicked, duk. All the parts he has made have been broken. Then he came to senses. Then he woke up. Then he saw all the parts were broken. Oh my God. So when he came to his senses, he understood that it was in the dream, but not in the reality. So it is a mere false. This way, we also undergo so much of this daydreaming or different kind of swapna. That's what in the sloka it is mentioned. It is swapna. It is actually mithya. Nothing has to be done and it has got no reality. So, when we talk about this mind, as you all know, you all have done Bhakti Pravesh, Bhakti Shastri, so many other courses you are doing. We have a gross body, subtle body. Gross body is made of Panchabhuta. Subtle body is made of mind, intelligence and ego. MIF, we can remember. Mind, intelligence and ego. So, when our subtle body transfers from one body to another body, it has the same feelings, because this mind, when you talk about, when you see the mind, it also has got a subconscious mind. Like there is a coin, one side and the other side of the coin. Or I can give another analogy, like there is an iceberg, On the ocean, we see some iceberg. But below the iceberg is so much is there. So the top one is mind, the below one we can say it is a subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind is the storehouse of all our feelings, emotions, our attachment, our habits, our behavior. They are all, it is stored. In Sanskrit it is called chitta. All this has been stored. Though we left the gross body, but this subtle body enters into a new body, our attitude, our behavior is the same. Why? Because Karanam Gunasanga Asya Sat Asat Yoni Janmashu. Because of the so many births we have been in contact with these material modes of nature, and it is like that. But somehow or the other, if anybody comes to the satsang with devotees, all those gunas can be controlled, can be purified. So in the translation also, and in the purport also, Srila Prabhupada mentions that all our senses should be engaged in Krishna's service. Over a period of time, they will be controlled and purified. In that purified stage of senses, one can actually enjoy the bliss. So when we compare to the bliss and this mithya swapna, there is a huge difference. One aspect is it is a false, the other is it is a reality. Okay? So desire for material pleasure, actually it is the sign of our attachment. We have the desires. So in reality, what we need? Roti, kapada, makan we need. But if we go beyond that, instead of roti, if you want pizza, that is attachment. Roti, kapada. Instead of dhoti, kurta, if you want suit, coat, tie, and that is attachment. Another is roti, kapada, makan. 2 BHK is sufficient. See, your family is 2 or 3, 4. 2 BHK is sufficient. But if you want, I want 10 BHKs. This is, want. Because you are going beyond the need, which is want. Lord is not granted. See, not only for us, for all the 84 lakhs of species, the Supreme Lord making them completely nourished. Like we are struggling a lot for roti, kapada, makan. But what about the other species? There are 9 lakhs of aquatics, 4 lakhs of birds, isn't it? Are you going and feeding the birds there? Are you going to the ocean? Are you going to the forest and feeding the elephants? Who is giving the food? Scripture says that Krishna is giving the food. That's why we should not go beyond the need. So, of course, whatever, if Lord gives more for you, you need to engage those in Lord's service. So, attachment to material happiness often stems from a lack of understanding of the true nature of the self and the Supreme Lord. Devotional service helps to overcome this attachment and cultivate a higher level of awareness. That's why we are supposed to engage our senses. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam elsewhere also, it is mentioned there are various stages within the context of material life and spiritual realization. It highlights 3 main states. Like you also heard Jagruti, Swapna and Susupti. So wakefulness, dreaming and deep sleep, all considered as the energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The text emphasizes the importance of spiritual cultivation and suggests reducing times spent in sleep, as it can lead to a forgetting of one's true purpose. Yeah? It's not that 8 hours we sleep. Normally, Google News says that you sleep for 8 hours. 8 hours if you sleep, Srimad Bhagavatam says that it is not the purpose of the life. Maybe patient can sleep, but not a devotee. But what happens if Prabhu, if devotee is patient, what we are supposed to do? He has to follow doctor's prescription. Okay? So wakefulness, if you give some focus, this is the state where one is aware of the material world and engaged in its activities. Individuals are often caught up in worldly attachment and forget their true nature in sleeping. So, normally 5 to 6 hours is sufficient for a healthy, normal person. 5 hours to 6 hours. So, rest of the time, as much as time we wake up, that time we have utilized for the service of the Lord, chanting, hearing, reading, and coming to devotees association. In this way, we are supposed to utilize the time. Then one devotee says, Prabhu, I have done my 16. Extra also I did because my mentor asked to chant one more extra round. I chanted, done. Now I will play the whole day. I will play cricket, badminton, volleyball, or online games, chess, all these things. So this is not proper. This is not balancing your spiritual life. For the sake of playing, you are chanting. You got the point? For the sake of playing or pleasing your senses, you are chanting, and not for the sake of chanting, you are chanting. You got my point? So there where we are missing. So we have to wake up, and we should utilize 24/7 into Krishna consciousness. Prabhu, if I go to sleep, how I can remember the Lord? Before you going, you read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, 1 or 2 slokas, you go to bed, and you go to bed for Krishna, wake up for Krishna. Then you are sleeping for Krishna only. Okay, another aspect. I have 10 more minutes. After that we have Smriti Sabha. So I was asked to, wind up by 9:30. So another dreaming. During dreaming, one experiences various mental projections, often including scenes, people, and situations that may not be physical real. These dreams are considered to be manifestation of the mind's activity. This mind is very turbulent. In Bhagavad Gita 6:34, Arjuna says, you all know this, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balavad dhrudam tasyaham nigraham manye. Arjuna says, Vayur eva shudushkaram. Translation, the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. O Krishna, and to subdue it, I think is more difficult than controlling the wind. So Arjuna says he can control the wind also, but not the mind. So this mind is very turbulent. It is obstinate. It demands so many things, but does not mean that we should fulfill the desires of the mind. Just like mind is nothing but a child. When you take small child on the road, and this child asks so many things, Mummy, I want that ice cream. But this fellow is suffering from cold. He is asking ice cream. And he will ask whatever, the window shopping, wherever you go, the child asking each and everything, whatever he sees, colorful or playful, everything he wants. Same like our mind also. There is no difference. The mind also asks so many demands, and we are not supposed to fulfill. That's why mind should be the servant of the intelligence. So we refer Bhagavad Gita, MIF, mind, intelligence, and false ego. So then intelligence fellow, that quotient, that intelligence, he also should be very perfect. It's not that material intelligence, IAS, IPS, MBBS, MTech something. That intelligence will not work out with Krishna. Right? If you have chanted holy name of the Lord, if you have followed regulated principles, this is the higher intelligence. Sumedasaha, isn't it? Yajantihi Sumedasaha. So, in the dreaming, this mind will wander so many things. But in the previous day, your activities are all engaged in Krishna. Surely you will remember Krishna. Even if you miss your body, you will go back to Godhead. So, yesterday we had a non-stop Harinam Sankirtan. 12 hours. Non-stop. Suppose if you have participated at least few hours, at least half an hour, you go to bed, and automatically you remember Harinam Kirtan only, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is given by Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya has given the ultimate solution. mantra. Tra means trayate, that which can deliver the mind is the mantra. Then all the mantras, there is one top one is sitting, that is Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And this is the auspicious and all deliverance mantra. Anybody can chant, anytime can chant, everywhere it can be chanted, all the time it can be chanted. In this way, this mind can come into the control. The easiest way to control mind, as suggested by Lord Chaitanya, is chanting Hare Krishna, the great mantra deliverance in humility. Like our Ambarish Maharaj has engaged all his senses. He used his legs to walk into the temple, and he used his hands to decorate the Lord. He used his eyes to have the darshan of the Lord. He used his tongue, the chanting the holy name of the Lord and honoring prasadam. In this way, all his organs he engaged in service of Krishna. That's why he became more powerful. And finally, he was the one who rescued Durvasa Muni. Nobody rescued Durvasa Muni, And Ambarish Maharaj, how humble he was. And he was saying, "Oh Lord Sudarshan, oh Lord Vishnu, whatever I have acquired, all these pieties, I am just transferring to this personality. You take all over my piety, but you kindly save this Brahmana." Then Sudarshana kept quiet. Then in this way, Durvasa Muni, he came to his senses. So that is the powerful Mahamantra. So all thoughts of obtaining happiness by using the material senses have a false background and therefore have no meaning at all. We should never have this kind of a false thinking. Even if you see the nectar of devotion, there are 6 characteristics of pure devotional service. Out of one is pure devotional service automatically puts one into the transcendental pleasure. Like when we hear Harikatha, when we chant the holy name of the Lord, and actually when you do attentive chanting, it gives the brightest pleasure for us. And if you are chanting only for the sake of chanting, you get nothing. You may get some sukruti, but when you do the attentive chanting, like somebody, when you are doing online transaction, OTP comes. You are attentive or inattentive? Very attentive. Because if that misses, then lakhs of rupees will go off. You are very attentive. Yes, it is 3, 5, 6, 7, exactly you say. But when you chant Hare Krishna, something Hare Krishna. So that does not work out. You should be very attentive in 2 aspects. One is clearly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also very attentively hearing. The work is with the ears and not with the hands. You have to attentively hear the holy name of the Lord. That is attentive chanting. Okay, I have 2 more minutes. So, this verse is talking about mental, mind. So, we can also have Manasa Puja also. We have heard so many times that one devotee who is not a very financially rich person, is very poor Brahmana. He had been advised, he heard in the Bhagavatam class that if you are not following, if you are not rich, you can also do Manasa Puja. Then, he sat in a place and, mentally he meditated, and mentally, he had taken bath in all the holy rivers. Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri, Saraswati, he had taken bath. He got purified. Then he came to the deity. He decorated the deity so gorgeously with the flowers, lotus, champa, lily, very nicely he decorated. And he gave nice arati for the Lord. And he prepared wonderful dishes for the lordships. He made payasam, kheer also. You all know the story. Then he wanted to check whether the payasam, kheer is hard. And he put his finger. What happened? His finger really got burnt. Isn't it? But this is not mithya. This is not a false. But he engaged his mind, mentally serving the Lord. Then Lord Sarva Bhava Grahihi Janardhan. He understood, oh, this fellow is serving me, I will bestow my blessings. He made it real. So wonderful, In this way, mentally also we can engage. And also, if I talk Chaitanya Leela, there is a Kolavecha Sridhar. And you all know he sells banana leaves. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, what is the transaction between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Kolavecha Sri there? Bargaining. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wantonly he bargains, he give her the cheap rate. In the nearby community, nobody is selling this much high rate, you have to reduce your price. Kolavecha Sri says, no, this is a fair price only, and my product is very nice. It has all got QoS also, so you are supposed to give. No, it's like that. So this transaction over, Kolavecha Sridhar goes home, there also he meditates. He meditates, tomorrow Lord Chaitanya will come again. What is the price I am supposed to offer? So you would think in that way. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also thinks of Kolavecha Sridhar. Hey, this fellow may be coming to the different price, just like we put tenders, Then he will also think, what rate he will put, I should ask higher rate than that. But for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is easy, because whatever he quotes the rate, Mahaprabhu will ask, give a lesser price. But he has to think more. In this way, it's mental only. The transaction morning time over, Kolavecha Sridhar went home, but during the resting time, the mind is thinking. In this way, we can engage our mind in the service of the Lord. When you engage in the service of the Lord, you get all blissful. Okay? Fine, I will end my class here. Finally, I will read one line from Srila Prabhupada on the same subject. A sane man should consult his mind, its thinking, feeling and willing process, and decide how this process should be utilized. If one always thinks of Krishna, feels how to serve him, and wills to execute the order of Krishna, it should be known that he has taken good instruction from his intelligence, which is called the mother. Srimad Bhagavatam 4:26-14. So, going back. So Hiranyakashipu was pacifying the wife of Hiranyaksha and the children, and he is giving lot of philosophy. So now you tell me, can we take this philosophy or not? How many would like to take philosophy from Hiranyakashipu from these words? Yeah, you have heard. Very good. Those who could not do, maybe they can read the whole chapter. You will be nicely understood. Thank you very much. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sri Sri Gandharvika Giridhari, Sriman Mahaprabhu ki
Jai.
Today, for want of time,
Okay. I can't answer also.
so
Maybe they can consult me private.
yeah. So Prabhu is being concentrate. Say, in case you have any questions, you can be taken offline. Prabhu is still available for the next hour or two.
Because I cannot answer your questions individually, I can answer.
That part we will ignore. So please ask him directly. So because why we need to rush to the Gaudiri Hall?
I will tell. Yeah, Godil have. See, one devotee, he stitched kurta. The kurta which the devotee made, and I am wearing the same kurta. So you all know that person. So more details it will be explained there in a Smriti Sabha in a Godali Hall. Rangapati Prabhu, is there Godali Hall? Okay.
So before going to those announcements, first and foremost, we would like to thank our dear Mahaprabhu Prabhu. Usually we are going back to abode. Today it was all about coming back to sevas, right? From the beginning. And of course, we came to know desire for material pleasure is a sign of attachment. Devotees are allowed a little bit of attachment to the Shara. So thank you, Prabhu. We've got taken down a few points at this time of sleep. There was so many nice tips for Japa. Thank you very much. So we shall now, from our core of our hearts, thank Prabhu, because just to give a small 30-minute class, there is a lot of preparation. So we should thank him for those precise points for us. Can we all loudly chant out Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare. So as Prabhu said, there's a Smriti Sabha, which is happening in Gokuli Hall. For those who don't know His Grace Mandir Prabhu, please come there. It's the best way to hear about the devotee. And those, for those who have know Him, those who are associated with Him, we would humbly request you to come and share your thoughts, okay, so that all others can get inspired from His qualities.
Everybody can join this Smriti Sabha. Those who came for the first time also can join, and you see the glories of the devotee.
Hearing about the devotee is wonderful. So most important announcement is that most of the Smriti Sabha will be the Gopi Eat and Sloka prayers. So we all have to go there. If somebody is thinking that if they can stand in the queue, Prashadam will be served only after all the event is over. Okay, and guess what? Even today's Prashadam is arranged by Baladev Prabhu.
Haribo.
His team is cooking wonderfully. There is a team of Gaurav Sundara, they are cooking service and many other services as always. Thank you, Prabhu. We expect you to meet us there.
Dwadasi feast.
What is really given by Prabhu himself. So can we all loudly stand for all the service leaders, all our leaders to always engage us in services so that our mind and senses are engaged in God's service. Can we loudly say Gauranga 3 times?
Gauranga. Gauranga. Gauranga.